Um, so I'm getting ready to go into this clinic. It looks like they offer acupuncture because I'm having some issues with my back again, which I'm kind of surprised because I'm not doing nearly as much as I normally do, because I did feel a little something coming this past like week or two, so I kind of slowed up and haven't been doing all the things that I normally do because I didn't want to like agitate it, but it seemed to still get agitated anyway. And I have just got to find some kind of relief from this. I still don't have health insurance yet. I'm waiting for that to come with my job. But in the meantime, I still want to be able to maintain, what I've been doing and everything. Even though I'm never at 100%. I'm never giving it 100% when I go work out, when I run. No matter what it is I'm doing, I never do 100% because I don't ever want to cause any more issues with my current problems. But that also kind of keeps me from getting the real results that I want. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, I kind of find something, and I'm not going to the emergency room or anything like that because they're not going to do anything. It's just like the last time when I had the issue with my leg, and I went there and they did x-rays and everything, and all I got was a bill. That's all I got. And I had to go see a separate doctor who actually prescribed me some medication, which I'm pretty sure was like which was like a muscle relaxer for my body, which really did help, but it didn't make the whole thing go away. Yeah, so I don't know what to do at this point, except take, maybe some Motrin. I've got a patch on my right side because it's my right side happening. And that's the weird thing, that sometimes the pain will shift, which leads me to believe that it's not actually, it's in my back, but it's more along the lines of my hips that's really causing the problem. Sorry, I was eating some fruit earlier, but I'm no doctor or expert or anything like that. I just want some help. I just want some help, and this is just going to be a series of things that I'm probably going to be trying to help myself until my insurance comes in, because when the insurance comes in, of course, you got to meet a deductible before you can even do anything. I have to read up on it to see what that all entails. But in the meantime, I still have to live. I still have to go to work. I still have to, do the things that keep me, sane. Going to the gym, working out keeps me balanced, mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that. So I'm never going to totally stop doing it. I really am holding back currently when I do it because, again, I don't want to further the issues that I have. So, but I can't stop. So I have to find something. So, like I say, I'm going to check out this place. I'm pretty sure I don't know it any better than I know any other acupuncture place. It's over here by a place where I used to live. I've always used to pass by here, and I never came in to check it out. But I'm going to go in, as well as I've been looking up, going to see, giving chiropractic another try, as well as maybe trying some cold plunges. I don't know. I'm just going to try the things that I think that might help me, as well as starting to get my massages again, because I haven't gotten a massage in about 6 months. So, and I've already scheduled an appointment for that, but that's like a week or so. That's like a week or so away. The 29th. So that's on the 29th. So there's that. Yeah. So I'm already like lining things up to try and find some help for myself, because this has been going on for way too long, and it's my own fault. When I had insurance, you know, it wasn't that bad. It didn't, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel like I was doing as much. So it wasn't like agitated, even though I did still go and I got massages like once a week or every other week or something like that, to try and help myself. So I didn't ever think it was going to be that bad. And of course the other part didn't happen until much later. So I don't know, guys. I got to figure something out. So, but yeah, I'm going to go in here and check this place out, and I'll let you guys know what I find out. All right. Okay, so I just left that one clinic, and you know, of course you have to do a consultation, and then you sit down and you know, talk with the doctor there, and you even call them doctors. I don't even know what you would call them, but they're gonna call me tomorrow. So that's one place. There's another place I'm gonna go to that I saw as well, because this place may be out of my price range. So I'm gonna check out this other place that I saw, where it looks like that they do acupuncture. And yes, I did go online and go on the website, and I read the reviews. This place had really high reviews. So I'm gonna check this second place out, which is slightly smaller, and see what they offer and how they go about providing services. And then after that, I'm gonna go by what are these people doing? The place that I saw online for chiropractic services. I'm pretty sure this one was like recommended to me by someone, and yeah, and see what they say, because I cannot continue to live this way with the issues that I'm having. Plus, and I don't know, I'm not sure why, it's like the on my left side, the pain is starting to travel further down my leg, like underneath my kneecap now. Like it's not doing it now or anything, but I did notice like a few weeks back that was starting to hurt, and I was like, what the heck? Like I don't know, guys. I just hope these people are able to do something. I mean, it's worth a try, maybe once or twice, to see if, you know, if I can get some relief. I'm not the kind of person where, like most people, I don't like to take medication. I'm not trying to have any kind of surgeries or anything like that. Now, if you want to give me a shot of something, you know, I have people tell me about, you know, they had pain and they got a cortisol shot and they've been pain free for like 5-6 years, you know, and stuff like that. Because I believe that my issue is like on a lower level. Like it's not anything like their pain is, so I shouldn't require that much. But it is enough to make me cry. Like a few days ago, I snapped at my daughter because, you know, I was having some aches and some pains and stuff, and she was asking me something, and I was like in the middle of like trying to stretch and or whatever, and I just was, yeah, I didn't feel too good about that. I apologized to her because she didn't deserve that, but I just was not, the pain was just so annoying, and it was a nagging, hurting, and I just really wanted it to stop. And then like the next day, like, you know, like I said, I was just sitting there and just sitting up, and I could feel the pain like radiating, and I just started crying, like, because it won't stop, it won't go away, and I wasn't even doing anything. Just sitting up is uncomfortable sometimes, and that's not the way it should be. I don't want that. So this other place is close by. It's not far. It's like right here. It's actually over here by where I come and get my nails done. And I saw it. I also saw where they offer like cold plunge too. I don't know if it's a quack shop or not. I'm just gonna go in and see what is or what isn't, because I don't know. I gotta do some things to try and help myself, you know. Yeah, so I'll get back with you guys in a second. Okay, so that was quick. Essentially, I just ran into one of the owners of this place, and they actually offer a lot of stuff. So I guess definitely if I want to try a series of things that they offer, this will be a good place. Yeah, they offer a lot of, from what he was saying, a lot of stuff. But I was more interested when he started telling me all of these things, because he says that they're from California. All the way here in Virginia. I asked where was he certified at, you know. Kind of gave me a rundown, but there's like no plaques or indications or anything to say, hey, I'm board certified. I don't know. I'll have to look that kind of stuff up. I have to look up their reviews. I haven't looked at the reviews of this place, but I don't know. At least I think it would be good like for a cold plunge. And then he says that they have those compression type things that the athletes use and wear when they're training and stuff. So like I say, I think that would be good for, you know, just a 1-2 to try it and stuff like that or whatever. So at the very least that. Now as far as the acupuncture stuff, they offer that too, but I don't know if I want to go to this place to get that done. No, we'll see what the pricing looks like. I guess my number one concern with doing these things is being in a constant, that I have to constantly come, and you know, one minute you feel fine and the next minute you don't, so you got to come back 2 or 3 weeks from now. Now I'm not saying like initially when you start, of course, probably the first session you probably feel okay, and then, you know what I'm saying, you go into it like a maintenance thing or what have you, where you come maybe once a month or something like that. That's cool, but for how long? And then you know, at what point do you decide, okay, this is not working? Like I said, I've done chiropractic. I've been to a chiropractor like a couple of times. I've done physical therapy. I did that for weeks. And I don't know that, like, with the physical therapy that I actually got better, because a lot of times it and I know physical therapy hurts. I've been told that plenty of time. It doesn't always feel good, but I don't know. I just need some help, and I need to try some things. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go by the chiropractic place now, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wait for the acupuncture. This place is called Lotus, to call me back tomorrow. They're gonna call me when I get off work, and I'm just gonna go from there. I'm gonna go from there and see. Like I said, depending on how much it costs, because I know I'm gonna give it at least a month. Either one of these things that I try, I'm gonna give it at least a month. To see what kind of relief I can get from it, and hopefully it's something good. Yeah. That's all I got to say for today, guys. I don't have anything else. I really am feeling really low and really crappy. And like I said, I did take something before I left home. I did put a lidocaine patch on my back, which it helps a little bit, you know. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty low right now. So I'll talk with you guys later. Bye. Okay, so we have an appointment for tomorrow, and it's just a flat rate. So, I mean, I guess this place is just as good as any. I mean, of course, I went on the website and I read their reviews and everything. This is the chiropractic place. Yeah. And like I said, I had someone, I don't know if I mentioned before, I had been talking about my back pain at work, and someone had mentioned, I'm pretty sure this is the place because they see kids too. And he told me that it was a husband and a wife, and that, you know, they were really great. He didn't know me from a man in the moon to be suggesting it. So, but I never followed up on it, and that's been, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months ago. But I'm pretty sure this is the place, and if not, then, like I say, I looked them up. They're recommended just like most any other place. There are lots of places to go and get adjustments done. Oh, where you guys at? So, and they are taking new patients, so I didn't have to wait. And they'll see me tomorrow at 4 o'clock. So here we go with the first round. Here we go with the first round of to getting well, to getting better. Like I say, I'm gonna try all the other stuff too. Do I want anything from over here? I don't think so. Maybe I'll get a burger. But yeah, I'm just really needing some help. But I definitely want to try acupuncture, and hopefully the place that I went to earlier isn't like out of my price, you know, because it seemed pretty legit. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. Wish me luck, guys, because I need it. I've even done, and I don't know if I ever told you guys this, I even went to a stretch lab, because there's a stretch lab here, and I went to one that's all the way out in Greenbrier, and I think the one in Greenbrier was there before this one here in Virginia Beach. So there's actually one of those here too. So I can actually try them again. Because I only went the one time. I only went once, and it felt okay, but I didn't go more than once. So yeah, so that's another thing that I can put on my list too. Listen, I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is, because it's important to me. It's important for my health and my well-being. So I don't feel like it's a waste of money to pay for something like things like this. Plus, insurances normally don't cover stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? They're all about going to the doctor, getting prescribed some pills, getting some shots, or at the very, more serious end, surgeries and stuff like that. And I'm just not. I'm gonna try these things first, and hopefully, one or a couple of these things will work for me. But if it doesn't, hopefully by then I would have signed up for insurance, and I'll have something that I can take to the doctor and say, hey, I've tried all of these things and none of them seem to work or help. I paid money out of my own pocket for them. So don't suggest those things. Let's just go straight for maybe a shot. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of been all over the place. My mind has been all over the place because, like I say, whenever I go to the gym and I work out, you guys see me working out and stuff. I mean, I'm giving it everything I got, but it's never 100%. It's never 100% because I have to be conscious of what's going on with my body and how it's feeling. Because if it feels like it hurts, uncomfortable is one thing, hurting is another animal. If something hurts, I don't do it. Like, I will pull back. I will pull all the way back if necessary. So yeah, remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow when I go to the chiropractor. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.